Betting stuff.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Jim. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
It's a good week for Jim. We're going to get into the breakdown of last week's best bets and all the other stuff. But first, let us introduce this panel of degenerates. First, starting with me, Muff, the original degenerate.
Hello, Muff. Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Muff.
hello, everyone. Thank you. Next, we have the Ohio Homer, the Ohio degenerate, and the capo of the Midwest Crack House, Jim.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends.
James. Joined alongside our resident medical degenerate and another half of the original degenerate crew, Alex.
That's me.
That is Alex. And last in the fold, the addition for this year, he's just another degenerate from Cleveland, Nemi.
Must be supporting Jim pretty well since he did really well last week. So let's keep it going.
Feel good.
Jim's feeling great. He's got huge bets upcoming.
Ouch.
Huge bets upcoming. This is Sports Stuff Betting Stuff, the number one sports betting podcast coming to the sports stuff with Jim and Muff Enterprise. Let's remind everybody that our exclusive betting app is FanDuel.
FanDuel.
FanDuel?
It is FanDuel. Not sponsored, but they are the exclusive betting app. One day, gents. One day.
You never know.
We do never know. And before we get into all of last week's picks, let's tell all of the listeners about our totems, our tokens, our items of good luck. This week, let's start with Nemi.
Had a little bit better of a week. I'm gonna still go with the first place softball trophy until we have a really bad week. And Muff, you don't need to ask. The base is tightened, so
Secured.
it's
Good
secured.
to go.
And let's have a good week.
You can lock in for some great bets this week.
That's correct.
Let's go to Alex.
Mine is the green flag of victory. While I may not be doing great in my best bets, the road to 272 stays strong, so I will keep my victory flag.
All right. It is a green flag. Was it not mistaken last week for a different color? Was Nemi colorblind?
I think he was. It's green.
Are you colorblind, Nemi?
No, it was because he had a bad week, so I asked if it was red.
Okay. All right. There we go. Jim?
3 gold coins. The Magic Genie lamp. And the Ohio State flag with the Ohio State flag hat with the Ohio State flag on the bill.
The state of Ohio flag?
Yeah.
You got so many tokens that you're getting all tongue twisted.
I am. Lots of these.
It is. Well, gentlemen, I've caved. I've changed my item of good luck.
Has this happened before?
He's typically consistent.
We got to change up something in the atmosphere in the world here. I'm going away from any Masters apparel, and I'm now sporting this Sugarlands hat that was a gift to me from my parents when they visited Gatlinburg, and it is signed by the Moonshiners.
Okay. All right.
That's a good one.
It's signed by them, and it also says "Shine on, Chris."
Approved.
Doesn't say Muff, so
I don't know who Chris is, so give that person back his hat.
We will. As a reminder to everybody out there in the YouTube world and listening around the world, you can follow us at Sports Jim Muff on Instagram and Twitter, Sports Stuff with Jim and Muff on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, rate, review, poke, like, tickle.
Get the bell on.
Ding, ding.
Get the bell on. Without any further ado, let us get into last week's betting breakdown. First, starting with our best bets, the blue ribbon winner, the guy that has all the totems, used them for the good luck, and it translated into victory, Jim.
So in the NFL, the Patriots hit that minus 12.5 against the Jets. My push I'm sorry, Nemi. I thought it was the Oregon game. It was not. It was the Packers -7 at the Giants. I hit that Oklahoma game. I lost the Ole Miss game. I still can't quit it. I'll be betting Ole Miss again this week. Utah -7.5 with Baylor, and BYU -5.5 against TCU, making my record this week 4-1-1, overall 40-37-1, and a winning percentage of .513.
And just so we're clear, because this was a point of contention last year,
It was.
a push does not count towards your winning percentage
Right.
because it is not a win.
We agreed on that last year.
We did agree on that.
What
All
other?
right.
Obviously, right? How else would you do it?
Hey,
Well,
listen,
ask
Nemi.
Jim because he was upset about it.
Listen, Nemi.
It would just not count as a win or a loss, and just be not in your calculation, right?
No, it's in your calculation because it is not a winning bet. And it's a winning percentage. It's not a non-losing percentage.
See, Nemi?
So wait a second.
There we go.
So Muff was 3 what was his record last week?
You're not going to find a. This is the first push of the year. They're not going to find a comparable stat
so
here.
That 513 number. How are you getting that?
38 or 37. How many wins does he have? 37.
40. He has 40 wins and 37 losses.
40 divided by 78.
So he's still counting the push.
Interesting.
It's not a win. This is a winning percentage, is it not?
Okay, I hear that. I guess I understand. I would have assumed that it would just be not included in that percentage, and it would be
Right.
37 divided by 40, and not 30. Or 30. I'm sorry, 40 divided by 77.
No, not how we do
He's not
it.
going to do that because he's
All right, fair. Right. All right.
I have to put up with it.
Fair enough.
Hey, again, I contend if we want to have more control over this, y'all can do the prep work.
And that's what he hit me with.
I'm good. Just wanted to understand.
And that's usually the crickets that come up after I make that challenge. All right, Nemi, you're next.
Last week I was 2-3. Snuck under 500 for the year now. 34-35 on the year. 493 winning percentage. Don't have any pushes. Bears and Vikings, but Vikings -3 was a loss. Under in the South Carolina A&M game. That wasn't a very good bet. That was a loss. That went nowhere near how I thought it would.
Same.
I'd never seen that come in a million years. Up 30. What were they up 30-7 or something and loss? Or
30-3.
30-3 at one point. Yeah.
30-3 and loss. Pitt +11.5. I got snaked by Pitt. That was a loss, and then over Miami, NC State, that was a win. And Oklahoma +5.5 was a win at Alabama. So 2-3 on the week. Let's get over 500 this week.
All right, I am next. I went 3-5 for the week, dropping my overall record to 37-48 for a 435 winning percentage. I had a whole bunch of losses early on, especially in college football. Cincinnati not covering, not even winning against Arizona. Pitt not covering with the points against Notre Dame. Bama not winning, hence not covering as a favorite in that game. My lone college football win was BYU to cover 5.5, hosting TCU. And then I had a couple losses starting in the NFL. Vikings not winning, hence not covering as favorites. Chargers not winning, hence not covering as favorites. And then my wins in the NFL were Seahawks Rams under 48.5 and 49ers to cover the 3, traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Alex?
I did not have a great week this week. I went 2-4, bringing me to 32-39, 451 winning percentage. My 2 wins were Notre Dame -11.5 at Pitt. Ha ha ha. And BYU -5.5 versus TCU. Losses: Cincinnati -6.5 versus Arizona, Bama -5.5 versus Oklahoma, 49ers Cards under 47.5, Lions Eagles over 46.5.
Alex, the whole the Pitt thing, I'm surprised you did not bring this to the table in Sunday's episode. That Pitt women's basketball lost to a non-Division I team from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Not just a non-Division I team, a Division III team.
Yes.
What was that team's name that they lost?
It was Scranton.
Oh, Grant.
Like Thunder Mifflin Scranton.
Okay, interesting.
I was surprised you did not bring that into the fold, Alex.
Yeah. You're right. I was surprised by myself.
So there it is. All right, let's get into the specialty picks. First, starting with you, Mike. All-star hit stick pick of the week.
Pow, pow, pow.
We pow, pow, pow this week as we took BYU to cover 5.5, hosting TCU. That's a win, bringing the hit stick pick to 5-7 for the season. In the swift kick to the Kilotrav Dick risky pick of the week.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
We took Virginia money line, somehow as dogs in this game, traveling to Durham, North Carolina to take on Duke. And we were victorious, bringing the risky pick to 3-9 for the year.
Woo.
Not bad. That's not bad. 3-9 for money line underdogs. Like to get another one this week, and then we definitely would be in the positive money.
It's a good shot. In the Buddy Lay Parlay,
Give me.
we lost. We'll leave it at that.
We lost.
The hit stick pick one and all of our individual contributions lost.
Contributions.
In Jim's Super Dog,
Super duper. Not so super.
And there's two chances.
I will say that WVU gave you a fighting chance on their end.
Yeah.
they did.
Just shit the bed.
Pitt did not. So, Jim, this is your pick. So, your decision. Does this make it 2-10 or 2-11?
2-10. I parlayed it.
So, okay.
It's
Just
my pick. You said.
The clarity that I need
Uh-huh.
is if you would have parlayed it, it still only counts as one win,
Yeah,
but the units one would have been astronomical.
I agree. But it would have been one win.
Calm down with your coins, buddy.
The tokens got crazy.
I just want to make sure that you compounded that for no reason.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Super.
You made it super de-duper.
Dupa.
All right, let's move on to the marathon portion of the show. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do Survivor first.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what happened down here. So, all three people advanced in Survivor, except for the one that was out, who was Jim. I had the loser as the Jets. They lost. Alex had the winner as the Ravens. They won. Muff had the winner as the Steelers. They won. So, getting down the nitty-gritty here, we'll see what we got coming this week and who's going to take home the grand prize.
So is there a tiebreaker?
No. If we make it all the way, that's pretty impressive, though. When everyone gets their money back then. There you go. 2 tie, all tie. How about that?
Okay.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
3
I was
tie,
like,
all
the two
tie.
tiers could split.
3 tie, all
but-
tie, 2 tie, all tie. If there's not a straight outright winner, everyone gets their money back. Muff gets his $10 back.
Hey.
All right.
All right, let's go to Jim's Big Ten bingo board.
I did it. Where's it at? Where's my bingo board at? Muff?
I didn't change. I left it where it was.
I know, but I always lose track of it. Shite. Muff, where is it?
It's after the road to 272.
Thank you. I am 19-26. I had a good week. I went 5-3. Yep, 5-3. So here's to hoping this week catches me back to 500.
All right, Alex, and the road to 272, you reign supreme this week as you have in most weeks. Give us your breakdown.
So this week I had an overall record of 8-6-1. I did have a push in the Packers -7 at the Giants. That my week 11 units were up 1.126 units. This brings my overall to being up 4.38 units with a 69, 61, and 2 record overall.
All right. I did not have as good a week. My week 11, I went 7-8, was down 1.97 units this week, bringing my overall record to 82 and 82, and I am down 7.48 units. On the road to 272, betting every NFL game during the regular season.
So I have questions. I had them the last couple of weeks, but I've kind of kept my mouth shut. Alex is not keeping track of how many games he won or lost, correct?
He is internally.
Yeah, so I can put it on there, but my overall record is 69, 61, and 2.
Should be your best bets. You'd be rolling.
I know,
My
right?
next question, Muff.
Yes.
Do you regret doing this?
No.
Okay.
I asked him that a couple weeks ago, and he said no. But yeah, I haven't asked him in a couple weeks, so that's a good question.
No, I don't. Why would I regret it? I said I would do it. I said I'm going to stay committed. I said at the end of the season, if I am no worse than 5 units down,
Right. But
that I would call that a moderate success.
Right.
Not a great success.
Moderate.
But you're not.
I'm not right now.
Right.
You're losing in the Big Ten bingo board. We just don't
don't-
have any units down because you don't track it.
I regret doing it. I regret it.
You regret Muff talking you into it?
Yes. Bigly.
Listen, he's a big man. He can do what he wants.
That doesn't mean I don't regret it.
You can back out anytime.
You can rescind.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not going to
can-
go all the way through
You can
it.
be a quitter.
Yeah, you can quit, Jim. Go ahead.
You can be a quitter.
No, I'm going all the way through it.
You're almost
almost
done.
done.
Almost done.
Yeah, it's almost there, buddy.
Yep.
All right. With all that being said, let's get into this week's game. Starting in the NFL on Thursday night, we have the Bills here by 5.5 at the Texans. Over under 43.5.
Thursday game. No, thank you.
Be the Bills -5.5 here.
All right. Alex is taking the Bills, I'm assuming, in the road to 272.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the over. Begrudgingly, I'm going to go with the over just based on the fact that I think the Bills are going to put up points, and the Bills' defense is Swiss cheese, and I don't care who's starting at quarterback for the Texans. They're going to find a way to score 14-plus points. Give me the over.
Who's it supposed to be? Does anyone know? I've kind of been out of town for a while. I just got back yesterday.
I think it's still Dougie Davis.
Davis Mills has been good. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like I could get on board with the over, but again, Thursday games are tough. It's always feel like the opposite happens of what I think. So definitely stay away.
Yeah, Jim, any thoughts?
Thursday, stay away.
Thursday, staying away. Sunday football back to starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. No more games abroad. We have the Chiefs hosting the Colts. Chiefs favored by 3.5. 49.5 is the point line.
I like the Colts. I lean the Colts getting the points, but I think that's more of me wanting to see them like knock the Chiefs out of playoff contention. So I'm not necessarily wanting to put my money there.
I don't think that the NFL is going to allow the Chiefs to get knocked out of playoff contention, so I will be on the opposite side for the road to 272 and go with the Chiefs. While I would, as fandom-wise, root for the Colts.
Yep.
So they lost two. Chiefs have lost 2 in a row. Both were on the road at the Bills, at the Broncos. Not the easiest places to play, and now they come home. Colts, to me, are still like a dome team per se. I mean, it doesn't mean necessarily mean they can only win it at home in a dome, but I think I could probably check the weather. But if it's a little chilly and outdoors, I think the Chiefs get it done. But yeah, the 3.5's tough. I think they win, but it could be a close game. But I would lean the Chiefs.
I'm going to go with the Colts. Colts coming off a bye. Chiefs reeling. Give me the Colts plus the points. Next, we have the Patriots favored by 7.5, traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals over under 48.5.
Hammer the Patriots.
Joe Burrow coming back?
It sounds like he might be.
Not this week.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I read something. He's not coming back till Thanksgiving.
Well, and
Okay.
Jamar Chase
Even
is-
though he did log a full participant practice today, but I'm assuming he's just not up to game
That's
speed
all to
yet.
gear up for Thanksgiving.
am I
enough.
correct in saying that Jamar Chase is suspended?
He is.
Yes.
You're very correct, Alex.
Jim, does he come back if the Bengals lose this game and they're 3-8?
Maybe 50-50.
Yeah, I don't. I think if he doesn't play this week, which you're saying he doesn't, and they lose to the Patriots, I think it becomes somewhat unlikely that he comes back because what's the point? But
Yeah.
Thanksgiving ratings.
yeah, I guess. But it's -7 on the road. Patriots have just been on a tear. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now.
I think I've bet
Yeah.
them every week for like 7 or 8 weeks.
Well, it's a good run to get on. I don't see a reason to get off now. So if you're like Jim and you've been betting them, keep doing it.
I'm also going to be on the Patriots to cover in this one.
I will be as well.
All right, Steelers at the Bears. The Bears favored by 3, over under 44.5. We yet to know who's going to be starting at quarterback for the Steelers. It's either going to be Mason Rudolph or Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to go Steelers money line for my road to 272.
Ooh. I'm going to mimic that. Give me the Steelers money line. I don't care who's at quarterback. I think the Bears are overperforming against some weaker competition. I think the Steelers defense has a field day with Caleb Williams.
Agreed.
So with all that being said, what do you guys think about the under, especially if Aaron Rodgers isn't playing? Sounds like a lot of like play defense and run the ball type stuff. And
I would say the under is definitely a live bet, no matter who's playing at quarterback. Full disclosure.
Yes.
That's my lean.
Jim?
I am not betting this game for the show reasons, but like I can see myself betting the Bears and saying "fuck you guys."
That's
a lean. Just it's a spite. It's a spite lean.
I'm not going to do it for the show.
I was going to say you're going to bring bad juju on the family.
Right, which is why I'm not doing it.
Oh, we thank you so much, Jim.
I'm not trying to get myself cursed. That has nothing to do with you.
Obviously, it does.
Not for the show. No.
Ravens favored by 13.5, hosting the Jets over under 44.5. 13.5 is a lot.
It is a lot. I would like it, but it's a lot.
I'm going to bet it. I'm going to bet it.
Lamar not practicing with an ankle injury.
I don't care. He's going to play.
They did say it's a new injury, but yeah, I would assume he plays. He has to play. Well, doesn't have. Well, it'd be best if he did.
Yeah.
But I think this is another one that I lean under. I don't think even if Lamar plays, I don't think it's an aired out game. You don't really air it out against the Jets. I think it's a lot of close, low scoring game, or not close, but like a low scoring game. Jets have trouble scoring anyway. I think Tyrod's playing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. As long as he doesn't take a needle to the lung. Right.
Baltimore, ever since they came back from their bye healthy, they've been playing a lot better defense. So I lean with the under.
I mean, he has better team doctors now in New York versus LA at the time, right, Jim?
I'm ignoring you.
Alex, thoughts?
I'm actually going to go with the over. I could see there being defensive touchdowns, just kind of like trashy touchdowns. I don't know why I like the over here.
All right. Seahawks favored by 12.5, traveling to Tennessee to take on the Titans over under 40.5. I'm going out on a limb, boys. Titans coming off a win. Give me the Titans plus the points in this one. Seahawks have a down week. Titans find a way to stay in it.
Did you say Titans coming off a win?
They won, didn't they? Am I wrong?
They lost to the Texans by 3. They covered.
Okay.
They did cover. It's an ATS.
They covered.
It was an ATS win. ATS win.
ATS. I'm going to take ATS win times 2. 2 weeks in a row.
Back-to-back ATS wins. They covered against the Chargers and they covered against the Texans. So there you go. It's a streak.
See,
Make it 3.
that makes me go for the Seahawks.
That's fair. Like I said, I'm going out on a limb on this one.
No, thank
Respect
you.
your limb.
I don't see anything wrong with the Titans. Honestly, that's a lot of points at home. And
Well, I see a lot wrong with the Titans, but I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
okay, understood. Yeah, Seahawks off a loss actually. Yeah, that's tough. No touchy for me.
Yep.
Lions favored by 10.5, hosting the Giants. 49.5 is the point line.
10.5 feels high, but I don't see why they wouldn't hit it.
Yeah, I'm on the Giants here. Or I'm sorry, I'm on the Lions here.
Oh,
Is
what
what
the
I meant to
fuck?
say. Yeah, nope, 110% Lions. Is what I meant to say.
Give me the over. Give me the over. The Lions defense has not been great. Giants, we still got Jameis out there, right?
Not is that official?
I don't know. That's why that was
Darts.
either way. I'm still doing it.
I think it's at the moment it's Jameis, but I think if Dart can clear protocol, it'll be Dart. But
Right.
yeah,
Either
I
way,
don't know.
I see
Yeah.
points.
It's probably fair, and if not, then maybe the Lions put up 40 by themselves. So
Yeah, I can see that just as easily as well. Next, we have Packers favored by 6.5, hosting the Vikings over under 41.5.
I would lean Packers.
JJ McCarthy stinks.
Raw
Not-
doo-doo.
Not been playing well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers here.
For those reasons, I'm going to go with the under.
Okay.
Good with that.
Vikings, serviceable defense. Packers have not shown their mettle on the offensive side, and I definitely see the Packers defense doing a lot to limit the Vikings in this game. Give me the under in Green Bay, where it's probably going to be cold.
Yeah.
Browns at Raiders. Raiders favored by 3.5, over under 37.5.
Sounds like it's shitter time.
It is Shooter time.
So, okay, so some things on this. This week is the first time he's ever practiced with the first team. So they did throw him in last week, but he looked horrible. Well, I didn't watch, but I heard his stats were horrible. And they brought up all these EPA things on Twitter, and he was like so far down, far bottom left, like just a terrible performance. But again, he's never ran with the first team before and stuff. So I think
His
that
house
we
got
could
robbed.
practice. What's that?
His house got robbed.
His house got robbed for $200,000 of stuff. But I don't know. Just who are the Raiders? First of all, who are the Raiders to be favorites? Browns. And then if you're ever going to take an underdog, what's the one thing you want? Would be a defense. So
bet
I
the
would
money on
never,
it.
I would
Put the
never
money
take the
there.
Raiders here ever. But I'm probably not going to bet the Browns, but I would lean the Browns and getting the 4 and just that they're probably going to run the ball 35 times and just play on their defense. Like Shitter's not going to come out. The only reason Shitter did what he did last week is because they were already like kind of down. They had to come back, try to. So I think it's going to be a low score, like 36.5 over under. That is nasty. So Browns for me probably, but just a lean.
I considered the Browns, but ultimately decided I was going to go with the under.
So is this line still 3.5? I got this before Shooter was listed as the starter.
ESPN says 4. I'm not on any sports books. I'm just looking at ESPN, but so it's around there. Yeah.
Okay. So nothing has changed, or the expectation was that Shooter was going to be starting.
Shooter.
Yes,
Mind
Jim?
you, Gabriel versus Shooter, how many points is that?
Shooter.
2, 1? Like, I don't know. Probably not a big deal.
Yes, Jim?
Every time you say his name, it's going to be my thing.
I'm taking the Browns plus 3.5.
All right.
I'm in it to win it, boys. Give me the Browns. That defense against the Raiders offense. Alex, Gito Smith is hot doo-doo this year.
He definitely is. He has taken a turn for the worse.
I believe the market for him to throw an interception in a game is outrageous right now. We're talking like minus 250 plus, I think.
Yeah.
Has he thrown one in like 80% of games, I would assume?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been the best bet like on the board week to week for many weeks.
Let's see here. So he has thrown an interception in all but 2 games. He's got 12 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. That is not ideal if you're trying to win football games.
That is not.
I also saw they just
not.
activated Aiden O'Connell too, so they got all kinds of options if they want to, because they have Pickett too, right? So they got all kinds of options if they want to replace him. So, but they're paying them, so you're gonna play them.
I'm just shocked that they haven't yet, if I'm being honest.
All right, Jags favored by 2.5, going to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, over under 47.5. You can just lock the Jags in.
Yep.
I'm going to say that that's an opportunity for the hit stick pick this week.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nemi?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Seem maybe a little trappy, but like, what else would you make it? You know, you wouldn't make it more than 4. I could see like 4 or something, but yeah, I lean Jags. Cardinals are no bueno.
That's it. Falcons at Saints. Saints favored by 1.5, over under 38.5. Old Mr. Penix out for the rest of the season.
I think that makes me want to take the Falcons. Who is this then? Is that Kurt?
What's that?
Who's gonna be the backup for the Falcons?
Kirk Cousins.
That's what I thought.
Kirk Doo.
I think that maybe it's a Kirk Cousins revenge tour, and all of a sudden he goes on this tear to prove that he's good.
So here's the one thing I don't. The Saints actually, are they good at rushing? I feel like they're good at rushing the passer. I could be wrong, but if they are, that would be not good for Cousins. He cannot move back there. He's a statue. So if the Saints actually do get some sacks and stuff, that could be a big problem for the Falcons. They also don't have Drake London.
Yes.
So they're going to be running with Drake or Darnell Mooney as their number 1 wide receiver. And I think like Cardale Hodge is number 2. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of Kyle Pitts targets or a lot of Bijan and Algier, but I don't know. That's gross that they're underdogs to the Saints. So
it is. I'm on the under for all of those reasons. And that was before I knew about Penix. So yeah, I was on the under from the start, and that has only been solidified with all of that information.
Penix that's his 3rd ACL tear, I believe, since college.
2 in college?
He had 2 each knee in college, and now he just did it again in NFL. So not great.
Good for his longevity.
Give him the bionic leg right now. Eagles favored by 4.5, traveling to Jerry World to take on the Cowboys, over under 50.5.
I am staying away.
Give me the over.
I am in direct conflict. Alex, I'm going with the under.
What did Jim say?
Away. Staying away.
Jim's not betting it. He does not talk about it.
Nope.
That's fair. I think the Eagles I feel like the Eagles have been beating up the Cowboys recently. I'm going to check that. Yeah, they've won 4 of their last 5. So, but the Cowboys have been playing a lot better. But I feel like, not that the Cowboys are running high, but before the year, everyone thought the Cowboys would be really, really bad when they traded, what's his name, the D end. And they kind of, not tanking, but they were like, oh, they only have like a couple guys on defense. They've been playing better than people thought. So I think the Eagles probably beat them up here, though, a little bit. So I would probably lean with the Eagles. Might bet them.
Ooh, might bet them. Alex is on the over. I'm on the under. Rams favored by 6.5 in Sunday Night Football, hosting the Bucks, over under 49.5.
Give me the Rams. Rams by 6.5. Feel pretty confident about that, actually.
All right, I'm gonna lean another under in this one. Give me the under 49.5.
It's a tough. I just hate betting against Baker when he's an underdog, especially when it's like a considerable amount of points, because like the back door is always open. He always gets those like garbage drive touchdowns. So I'm definitely not gonna lay 6.5 there. But I guess I might lean an over, but no bet probably.
Do not leave me on an island, Alex.
What?
You heard what he said. The back door is always open?
I'm behaving.
That's ridiculous. You're breaking all kinds of tradition.
Well, maybe that's not the tradition at the Frank household. Maybe it's only a tradition at one household.
Back doors are closed. Our back doors are closed.
There's Muff.
What happens at your house stays at your house, Jim.
Hey, there we go, boys.
Oh, goodness. Jim, staying away?
Yep.
All right, in Monday Night Football, we have the 49ers favored by 6.5, hosting the Panthers, over under 47.5. Give me the 49ers to cover.
Yep, I agree.
See, I'm going to go opposite you. I'm going to ride the Panthers.
Okay.
A lot of opposites between the boys for the road to 272 this week.
I'm either going to make up some ground or we're going to go farther in the hole. We're leaving it all out there, boys. We're leaving it all out there. All right, let's get into some college foosball. I didn't see anything of note on Thursday or Friday, so unless somebody has something to contribute, we're going straight to Saturday.
I didn't see really
we're
much of note throughout the entire
I
slate.
thought there was one. I thought there was one Friday game. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see.
Nothing worth a shit, Nemi.
Hawaii and UNLV. No, nothing. You're right. Carry on.
All right, into Saturday. First, you have Rutgers traveling to Ohio to take on Ohio State. Ohio State favored by 31.5, over under 55.5.
It all comes down to the health of the team. For me, Ohio State's going to win. Do I think they cover? I don't know. The over looks promising. I mean, Rutgers, I think, will score something. I don't know. I'm still debating this for the bingo board.
I considered the over in this.
So what's Carnell Tate's issue?
They won't say now.
It's a little sketch, isn't it?
Yeah, they won't say.
Seems weird. But is he dressed? He was dressed last week, wasn't he?
He was
Or
dressed
not?
both weeks they set him.
Because usually if you're hurt, you're not going to play, and the game's kind of meaningless. You're not going to be in uniform. So I don't know. A little odd.
Yep.
I would say Rutgers is really bad. Obviously, there's might be quite a look ahead here for Ohio State.
I think even with their second or third string, they'll look ahead. They'll still beat Rutgers.
Yeah, probably.
But will they cover?
That's it. I don't know.
Right.
I would probably lean Rutgers just because of the look ahead, but like that's already baked into this line, so that everyone knows what's next week. So I don't know, maybe lean Rutgers, I guess.
There's a game next week.
Yeah, Texas Tech versus WVU.
See, that's where we'll be.
That'll be a fun one to go to. Might get to see a playoff team right in front
That's
of
what
your
I'm
eyes.
saying. We might see a playoff team play this year.
Hey, you never know. WVU could come back.
No, Alex, not possible.
That was a joke just for the record.
Number 20, Louisville at SMU. SMU favored by 2.5, over under 53.5.
I think SMU upsets Louisville, but I'm not putting my money there.
SMU's a favorite.
Yeah, that would be Louisville upsetting SMU, Jim.
Yeah, but I'm talking about rankings versus not rankings here.
Well,
Fair.
we're talking about betting.
I would take SMU.
Okay. Louisville laid a little bit of an egg last week.
Yeah.
And
Louisville's not a good team.
What's that?
Louisville's not a good team.
There are no
Especially
good
when they
exits.
lose to Sad Dabo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I also, these rankings are probably not updated because I pulled this on Monday.
Not a good team. Poop.
So these rankings are probably no longer legitimate.
Do.
Yeah, I don't think Louisville's ranked anymore, but
Yeah.
regardless, I don't know. I think Louisville, it just seems like one of those games. SMU, is SMU playing for anything? Conference? I don't think they can. Maybe if they went out. I don't think so, though.
I
But
don't think they were in the graphic of like the 8 people that are possible in the
Okay.
ACC.
The 8 teams possible in the ACC
I
still.
don't know. It felt like there were like 8.
it probably won't be a best bet, but I'll probably sprinkle some Louisville money line in some of my parlays just to see. I feel like they can win, so we'll see.
That's fun. That's for fun. Yeah, if I were forced anything here, I'd look at the under, but I have no legitimate lean here. Miami, Florida, favored by 17.5, going to Virginia Tech, who just hired a new head coach, over under 48.5.
Super dog.
He can't do
Ooh.
anything until next year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that super dog at all, especially now that Miami just destroyed NC State last week. Like Miami now they cover all their games, and then it'll be one of those.
Yep.
typical Miami shit layers, and they're
Yep.
gonna get caught.
I consider
this-
Virginia
is-
Tech here.
Yeah. Is this also a coupling of Virginia Tech maybe trying to show out a little bit for the new coach, Jim?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Vibes will be high. Vibes will be high.
And
That's
it's in
for
Virginia
sure.
Tech. Like, I just think there's the atmosphere will be good.
Blacksburg, baby. I will say that I know I say this a lot on the show, but like it's either going to be Miami 40-7 or Vatek's like going to beat them. So
Yep.
might as well take money line then.
There you go. Oklahoma favored by 7.5, hosting Missouri. 42.5 is the point line.
I think Oklahoma's finding their stride.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way for my best bet there.
Also,
They
I
got-
got an alert right before the show that Mr.
Who
Bo Perbula is out, so they're on their third string quarterback.
Who
Missouri.
is?
Missouri.
Missouri.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Wasn't Bo Perbula first string?
Oh, maybe. No,
He's
wait.
been out. He's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, yeah. So, but he's not playing again. I guess he's
Yeah.
doubtful. I don't know why they tell me that. I thought he was out for the year, but yeah.
I
So
did
anyway,
too.
their
Yeah.
backup will still play, but I like
Yeah.
the
Give me
What'd I say?
Oklahoma.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm Oklahoma.
I actually like the
here.
under, but that Oklahoma's either Oklahoma or the under for me.
Yeah, I lean that way. I'm not going to mess with it, but I do not challenge any of those Oklahoma bets. Minnesota at Northwestern. Northwestern favored by 3.5, over under 40.5. They believe this is another game in Wrigley.
Yes.
It is. Yep.
Seemed to be a
For
bit of
the
an
bingo
equalizer
board-
last week, right?
Yeah. For the bingo board, I'm taking Northwestern.
All right. I would lean that way as well with you, Jim. Not going to do it, but lean with you.
Yeah, if I was picking them all, I agree.
Nemi?
I don't know. It seems like another one where Minnesota money line might be like a sprinkle for me. I just don't trust really Northwestern that much. They do play well at home. This isn't at home. It's a neutral Wrigley Field, like we said. So I don't know. I feel like Minnesota could get them. So might sprinkle.
All right. South Florida favored by 21.5 at UAB, over under 69.5.
Why is this on the list? I was wondering.
So that I can bet the over 69.5.
All right.
Did he just want to say 69?
The only comment I have on this game is South Florida's season ended last week. So
UAB is trash though.
UAB is absolute hot dump.
I think the boys are playing for the transfer portal. Let's see all the points.
That's fair.
And their coach is supposed to be, or actually no, South Florida's coach is supposed to be going somewhere probably. So we'll see. Yeah, points are good with me.
Love points. Next, we have Duke favored by 6.5 at North Carolina, over under 51.5.
You just put that on there so you can say North Carolina.
I mean, I really wanted to know how we feel about this matchup.
It's a big rivalry.
It's a
game.
rivalry, Jim.
Could give a shit less. Not even going to even touch it with the 10-foot pole.
I'm gonna probably bet North Carolina. Duke's season also ended last week. They can't make the ACC anymore. Big rivalry game. Let's get Big Bill his first rivalry win as a coach.
Ooh. Nemi putting something up there that's not super dog territory.
It's close, but
It's
no.
close.
Yeah.
The hook gets you out of super dog territory.
Let me see. The line was shading like it was gonna move. Let me see if it did. Because I know a different app had 7. So let me see if it did. And maybe Jim can use it as a super dog.
I think Jim's already locked in for a super dog.
Well, he used 2 last week.
That's true.
Nope, still 6.5.
All right. I would favor North Carolina in this matchup as well. Arkansas at Texas. Texas favored by 9.5, over under 57.5.
I'm leaning Arkansas plus the points.
Lean there as well.
That's
Texas,
fair as anything.
another season that ended last week, and
Well, there's people still saying there's a road.
what?
It's,
I guess who they
I
play
think it's
last
I think it's the old comparison game, trying to put some bias in play. That if they win out, right, they wouldn't be in the SEC championship game, but they would be a 2-loss team with ranked wins in one of their losses against theoretically the number 1 team in the country.
3 losses.
I saw that too, Muff.
Texas has 3 losses.
Okay, there would be a 3-loss team. and I
That'd be
think
bad. If they got in as a 3-loss team, I think that'd be bad.
It's going to happen sooner or later. And
They need a
who
lot
else,
to
who else
go.
would be the first one for it to be other than Texas?
I get it, money, and I totally understand that Archie Manning money, whatever. They need a lot to happen probably for them to get in, but I guess so. Their last okay, so they'd have to beat Texas A&M.
Right.
Okay,
Which would be a win.
that'd be
a good win for them.
a top 3 win, right?
Yeah.
So I guess yes, if they win out. And Jim, what are your thoughts on this? I always feel like, is this wrong that in college, especially college football, not only does it matter who you beat, but it's when you lose matters a lot. Like if you lose like week 3 to a terrible, like Notre Dame last year, lost week 3 to a terrible team and then got hot, like it matters more than if they would have lost to Northern Illinois the last week of the season. They wouldn't have gotten in.
It's like that recency bias thing. It's not in their head anymore as much.
Yep.
You don't think it is? Wait, what are you saying?
Like I'm saying that, like you're right. Like if that happens week 1 or 2, then it kind of like fades to the back of your mind by the end of the season.
Do you think that's like right on how they do that? Is that fair?
So isn't this the reason that the College Football Playoff Committee has like some of that flexibility? Is because they want them to be able to pick the hot teams.
Okay, so it is official that it does matter when you lose, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't Northern Illinois help that cause by how they played the rest of the season as well.
Yep.
Because I think they weren't a ranked. I think they were ranked by the end of the year, so it didn't look as bad. If I remember correctly.
So I guess they had a bad loss.
They like their kids.
No.
Like,
Sure.
and that's what I think is that X factor. Like, they're kids. If you lost that first game, they're kids. Like, and I think that goes into it.
Explain.
The practice schedule, they're going in the summer. They're not. We don't pay them for professional football. Like I know we are now, but I think like that facade we are telling ourselves, and the committee's telling itself, is that like this isn't professional sports, so like they can lose one, they're kids. You know, I think eventually that'll go away.
Yeah, now that we're paying you a shitload of money.
You know, but like I remember Ohio State losing to Virginia Tech early. And that seemed to go away because it was like, well, it was the first game. Like they weren't a full set team. They weren't practiced enough. Look at them now. You know, Braxton Miller was at a receiver and he hadn't got reps enough. And like they whitewashed it away. And it was like, yeah, but if they were professional, that you would have held that loss close to your heart.
Yeah, I feel like college has always been very recency biased, even with BCS and all this stuff. It all was about when you lost, not who you lost to as much. So
yeah.
All right, next USC at Oregon. Oregon favored by 10.5, over under 58.5.
Seems like a lot of points, but I don't know what that means. I don't know. I thought the line would have been like around 7.5 or something. The USC's been playing pretty well. Oregon, I feel like, just been kind of cruising along. Like they haven't really been blowing the doors off of really anyone. It's a game I'm definitely interested in watching.
Did USC lose a player? Did USC lose a player?
No.
Who?
I don't know.
It's 9.5.
9.5.
Thank you, Jim. Heard you.
9.5. 9.5.
Does that mean you're going to take it now?
Well, yeah, I took Oregon at 9.5. I felt way more comfortable at 9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
Okay.
How much?
Anybody else want to take 9.5?
What's the line now?
9.5.
Okay,
yeah.
just checking. 9.5. Got it.
Maybe there is of injury of some sort. I know the running backs are a little banged up.
They're all banged up. That's Oregon's thing all year. The quarterback.
No, USC.
USC.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Oregon. Oregon's always banged up.
Yeah. So it's Oregon at 9.5, and Oregon's always banged up.
Always banged up. 9.5. Oregon. Blue light special, Kmart.
Yeah, it's just stay away from me. But the game
Okay.
I definitely want to watch is a
Yeah, I'm with Nemi. I want to watch this one, but I don't have any good lean here. Alex?
No, I just know that it's the line's 9.5 and banged up, and we're not taking it.
Blue light special. Watner. Albert Watner.
And it's
Vanderbilt
otherwise.
favored by 9.5, hosting Kentucky over under 52.5.
Is this one really 9.5?
Let me check. 9.5.
9.5. Diego
definitely 9.5.
Pavia. 9.5.
Yeah.
Diego Pavia. Diego Pavia 9.5.
He's a dog.
He's dog.
Not a
not.
dog. Favorite.
He's a-
Kentucky's been playing some ball. If anyone hasn't been watching their scores, they have 3 straight wins over Auburn. Got their coach fired. Florida, their coach is fired, and they beat up on Tennessee Tech last week. So
You
they're
had me in
riling the
Tennessee.
troops up.
You had me at Tennessee Tech.
You had me in-
They're riling the troops up. I don't know. What's
Guess what, Nemi? Guess what just started?
What's that?
Basketball season. Any fandom that had gained any sort of momentum for Kentucky football has disappeared.
Why do we have Arkansas against Texas at 9.5 and Arkansas at Texas 8.5? Which one is this? Is it 9.5? I really hope it's 9.5.
Oh yeah, it's on there twice.
Which one
Do
is
we?
Yeah, which one is it, Muff? Is it 9.5?
I didn't put the second one in there.
I think it might be 8.5.
You guys figure it out.
6, 7.
Vandy's got a big game next week against Tennessee as well. Not that they.
I think we've moved past this whole game, Nemi.
Yeah, we're over it.
Are you
Alright.
taking a bet here, Nemi?
No, we're gonna
Okay.
carry on.
All right. So what's the real line here for Arkansas, Texas?
Is it 9.5?
I'm asking. Somebody put this in here that wasn't me.
I didn't.
I
Wasn't
didn't.
me.
Oh boy.
Someone did it.
Oh, who did it?
Twas not me, guys. Twas not
Mom,
me.
start putting track changes on the sheet.
That's what I was gonna say. Don't make me track the changes.
All right, moving past. 18
You gotta figure out
Michigan.
what it is, damn it.
I asked you all, and you all went blah, blah, blah,
It's
blah,
8.5.
blah.
It's not 9.5. It's 8.5.
No one's betting it anyway, are they?
It's 8.5.
Is anybody betting it, Jim?
No.
No. All right. Michigan favored by 13.5 at Maryland, over under 45.5.
I'm
Maryland's
taking
coach is
Maryland.
already fired, so we can't do that in this game.
Maryland's coach is not fired, goddammit. it. He got an extension.
Did he?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I can't believe they did that. And they're going to invest more money in the program.
Are you?
Insane.
Are you sure about this, buddy?
Yeah.
Mike Loxley?
Yep. Because we made that mistake, I think 2 episodes ago, where we were like, I think he's fired. And then I looked into it. And then last week they said
Yeah.
we're going to extend him.
Maryland's coach gets promise on more NIL support.
Right. And I was like, okay. Go ahead, Mike.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't change my thoughts here, but I guess I misread that one entirely.
I know.
Maryland's ass.
I'm taking Maryland plus points.
Whew. Well, because
Because Michigan struggled against Northwestern. It's at Maryland, and it's 13.5.
And what's next week, Jim?
The game.
TTDS versus TTUN.
that's it. TTDS versus TTUN.
What is the for TT what?
TTUN.
Listen, if it's the team up north, we can call Ohio
know
State the
that.
team down south.
Oh, the team down. So, okay, I didn't hear what you. I know what TTUN mean. I didn't know what you meant. I didn't hear what you meant.
Well,
with
here's where this happened. I mean, 2 weeks ago, Jim was not able to record on the normal Sunday Monday show, so we dubbed it the No Ohio State episode because we weren't allowed to talk about Ohio State. And we had a debate on if Ohio State calls Michigan the team up north, does Michigan also have an acronym for Ohio State? And we speculated that it would be the team down south, TTDS.
Okay, potentially. I'm gonna go with they don't call them that, but
Maybe
maybe
they just call them Ohio.
fair.
All right. If I were to lean there, it'd be Michigan, but it's not a best bet, so don't worry, Jim. Not counteracting any of the juju there. Next, Nebraska at Penn State. Penn State favored by 9.5, over under 44.5.
Is it 9.5? Have we checked that?
Have you checked that?
I just want to make sure that, like, is it
I
9.5?
understand. You can check it.
We gotta make sure it's not 9.5.
It is 9.5, and I'm going to take Penn State to cover 9.5.
There you go.
Yeah, Penn State's been playing well.
They get one win and they're playing well.
Yeah,
Well-
sure, but they also took Indiana down to the
I
wire.
was gonna say.
And lost.
Nebraska's going the other way. They don't have a quarterback. What did they do last week with no quarterback?
It's 8.5, guys. It's fucking 8.5. Jesus.
I told you, full disclosure, I put this together on Monday. I am the
Then you
person
were
that puts it
adamant
together.
that it was 9.5.
No, no, Jim.
Demi,
You
was
said,
he
is it
adamant?
9.5? And I said
Demi.
it was 9.5. Check it. And then you got upset when it
What
was
did he
not
say?
right.
Support human. Demi.
Ooh.
What
Demi
happened?
knows what happened.
What did he
Jim.
say? What did he say? Did he say 8.5?
I read it. That's what I did. I read what it was.
What, back in Vietnam?
Oh dear.
I'm staying out of this one, Jim. You're on your own.
See? Demi understands that you were wrong.
Wow. Bailed on me.
He bailed towards the truth, Jim. The truth.
That hurts.
Can't handle
Tell,
the truth.
tell the truth, Jim. Tell the truth.
Well, it's 8.5, not 9.5.
All right. Well, I got it at 8.5 then.
Even better.
You know.
Anything else on this game?
No, sir.
No.
Pitt at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech favored by 2.5, over under 61.5.
I'm staying away. The Georgia
Over.
Tech rule applies now.
Over.
Yep.
You're saying Pitt's going to move the ball, score freely?
Yes, I do think so. Pitt also doesn't play much defense. Georgia Tech, their quarterback's, I think he's really good. I think a lot of points happen here. I would take Georgia Tech, but that line kind of also seems a little sketch to me. Like Pitt, I guess, like is Pitt like the real deal nowadays? Georgia Tech's been really good all year. This is at Georgia Tech, right? It's not neutral. The line looks like it should be neutral. Is it at Georgia Tech?
If it's neutral, I am unaware.
Okay, we'll go with it's at Georgia Tech. So, again, weird line to me. So I'm going to take the over instead. Points.
I'm going to stay away, but I'll cheer for points. I'm right there with you, Nemi. Jim, Alex?
Staying away.
That's right.
I think
Alex?
Pitt could catch them, but I won't. I don't think I can make my soul.
All right. Tennessee favored by 3.5, traveling to the Swamp, Jim. To the Swamp, over under 57.5.
That's a dry ass swamp.
It's been drained.
I think
Nemi,
there's a
didn't you
song
know?
about that. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's something else.
It's been drained, Nemi.
That is drained.
I want nothing to do with this game.
I don't want anything to do with this either. For fun, it would be cool to toss in maybe a college football parlay and take Florida money line for fun, but by no means a best bet. BYU favored by 2.5, traveling to Cincinnati, over under 53.5. Lock it in, boys. BYU.
Yeah, I'm on BYU as well here.
Yeah, I'll lean that way. BYU's
Yeah.
been disrespected all year long.
Yeah.
The only team they lost to was a team that spends all that oil money on recruits, and they're playing against Mormons, and it wasn't fair. That's the only game that they lost. So I think BYU is disrespected, and they beat Cincinnati.
James.
I would lean that way.
All right. Washington favored by 10.5 at UCLA, over under 52.5. Number one, you have to take it.
I know.
It's the only reason I put it in there.
Jim,
I know.
how about the under?
Possibly.
Okay. I feel like UCLA is about done. They had their little what do we want to call it?
The thing is, if Nico's playing, I could see the over.
He's playing. He also played last week, right? And
No, he didn't.
He did not play last
against
week.
Nebraska.
How about Ohio State? Where were
Against
you?
Ohio State. Yeah. Okay, I was looking at
I
Nebraska.
forgot last week. But
Jim was there, Nemi. Jim was there.
Where were you? Were you in Disneyland?
I was.
Hey.
Disney World, right?
World. Busy. So many people. So many people. So I actually, good point. I'm gonna bet the under, hoping that Nico's not playing. Is kind of what I meant to say. So what's the reason besides money for him to play in this game? He's probably gonna Amaliva anyway next year. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the under. And Washington doesn't play well on the road. Their offense somehow just clicks at home. You can go look at their scores. They just go off at home and they're terrible on the road. So I'm gonna hope that's the same thing that keeps happening.
All right. Ole Miss favored by 9.5 at Mississippi State. This is the Egg Bowl. Is that right?
Is this on next Friday?
I think this is next week, Jim.
Yeah, this is not. This is not.
I did not put that in. That
Which
had
is
to
a preview for what we'll be talking about next week on sports stuff, betting stuff. It's like a cliffhanger.
I saw it on here and I didn't ask, but I was like, wait, that's not.
That was,
like next
was
Friday.
Jim jumping the gun.
It was a cliffhanger.
The gun.
Jim, who do you
Jim
like?
saw
in
Ole
that?
Miss and he just got an instant hard on.
Who do you like in that game? Bet it right now.
His back door
Ole
open,
Miss, baby.
Ole Miss. All right. Let me see. I'm sure FanDuel's got a lineup for that game.
That's
do,
that is the line that Jim found.
Line right now.
Hit it now. Hit it now.
Jim's pants got real tight when he saw that.
Back door opened up.
Even though Lane Kiffin's probably leaving, you're still going to take him, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Wait,
All right.
so what's all that? Does he have to give an answer before the game or something? Is that like a thing?
Who, Jim?
No, not no. They Ole Miss is saying that Lane Kiffin has to tell them tell the team in the school if he's leaving or not. I just don't remember if it was before the Egg Bowl or after or before the playoff.
He did Lane Kiffin did an interview with Pat
McAfee.
McAfee this past week, and it seemed like he was Team Ole Miss moving forward.
Well, of course he's gonna say that.
That he
During
had
the
just
college
played.
football.
He had just done yoga that morning with the athletic director, I believe was the statement.
What would you do?
Is Lane still your guy, Jim? If he does hot yoga in the morning with the athletic director?
Yes. That's only
We
more.
listen and we
reason for me
don't
to lie.
judge.
What would you do if you're Lane and you have an offer from LSU and Florida, or you can stay at Ole Miss? What are you doing, Jim?
I'm staying at Ole Miss.
Staying at Ole Miss? All right.
Neither one of those teams do I want to go to.
I'd probably go to Florida. I don't think I'd go to LSU, but I think I'd
fuck
go to
LSU.
Florida.
The governor can fire me because he's got a burr up his ass. No.
See,
Muff, what are you doing?
Alex, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that I feel like for me, Florida and LSU are at this point in time equivalents to Ole Miss. So I really don't see jumping ship where you already have a pretty good rapport and system going.
I agree.
I'd go to Florida.
That's what I'd go to Florida. I wouldn't go to LSU, but I'd go to Florida.
Why 4? Like, why?
The Swamp. I don't know. It's a top place to play.
It's a recruiting hotbed.
Top atmosphere. I would say NIL wise, maybe more. Maybe that's not true, but
I gotta imagine they probably got some. I'm not saying significantly deeper, but some deeper pockets there.
I thought Ole Miss was pretty well off school.
I'm not really interested in that if I'm him.
all
right. That brings us into our best bets. We start this week with Jim.
I am going with Patriots -7.5 against the Bengals. Jags -2.5 against the Cards. BYU -2.5 at Cincinnati, and Oklahoma -7.5 against Missouri.
All right, Nemi.
All right. We've been going with like 4 or 5 every week. Getting a little bored. So we're about to go off this week with a lot of picks because I always have like a list of like 7 or 8, and then by the time I announce my official picks, I take some off. This week I didn't know what to take off, so they're all staying on there.
Didn't you were you one of the people when we started that said this board is terrible this week?
No,
Me.
I said it was.
Yeah, Alex said that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Plus I was away at Disney this last weekend, didn't get to bet that much, so I'm fiending. I'm a degenerate, and we're gonna bet a lot this weekend. All right.
I love it.
We're gonna start off with the Jets at Ravens under 44.5. We're going to go with the Steelers, Bears under 44.5. Eagles -4.5 at the Cowboys. Georgia Tech, Pitt in college football over 61.5. Va Tech +17.5. More to hear maybe from Jim later on that. UNC plus 6.5 against Duke. UCLA Washington under 52.5. Missouri Oklahoma under 42.5.
All right. Now to the people that put their bets in the correct order. Me and Alex. Start out with South Florida UAB over 69.5. Penn State to cover 8.5, hosting Nebraska. BYU minus 2.5, traveling Cincinnati. Patriots to cover 7.5 at the Bengals. Ravens to cover 13.5, hosting the Jets. Jags to cover 2.5, traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. And the 49ers to cover 6.5, hosting the Panthers. Alex?
I am going to go with the Bills minus 5.5 at the Texans. Oklahoma minus 7.5 versus Missouri. BYU minus 2.5 at Cincinnati. Patriots minus 7.5 at the Bengals, and the Rams minus 6.5 versus the Bucks.
All right. In specialty picks, starting with Mike. Oh, stop. Hit stick pick of the week.
Pow, pow.
I think the Jags was something I tossed out early.
I think we're all on the Patriots too, right?
Are we all on them?
BYU.
And
Well, I
BYU.
guess that means not on BYU.
I'm not on either, but I like BYU. So I would vote of those. I would vote BYU.
Gentlemen, consensus?
Have
BYU.
we done any NFL hit sticks this year? I feel like we always go to college.
We've definitely had Chargers for like 3 weeks in a row.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm down for whatever.
Alex, BYU?
BYU.
BYU.
The Book of
Cover
Mormon.
2.5 at Cincinnati. Swift kick to the Killer Trav Dick. Risky pick of the week.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
I don't see many dogs on the cards. What about UNC? Anybody?
No. Veto.
Okay. Fair.
Veto. Yeah, that's the only plus point best bet that's on the board for any of us.
All right, let's start scrolling through. Jim liked the Colts. I don't really like that too much. Browns? Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Jim's biting at the shitter apple here.
Oh,
Sugar.
I'm even though again I don't think it'll be a shooter. If they do win, I don't think it'll be a shooter win. But
Sugar.
I already know Jim's gonna poo on the Steelers.
I'm okay with that too.
I'm fine with that as well. I just don't like that. Okay, the Browns have quarterback issues, but we don't know who's even playing for the Steelers. So, like, what if it is Rudolph? Does the line move and then we kind of get screwed? So.
I understand. Falcons, Gators.
What's wrong with the Browns? It's risky. Let's do it.
Everything. If you have to ask what's wrong with the Browns, the answer is always everything. All right, so Browns or Steelers?
Jim, do we need to do it? Do we need to bring back Old
Go
Faithful?
to the coin.
The light?
The light.
Wow, I haven't seen this in action. This is exciting.
It's the light, boys.
Let Alex pick.
Who is the light, Alex?
The Steelers are the light.
That's how it should be. We're going with the Browns.
Yeah.
Okay. The light has spoken.
The light has spoken. Nemi, there's the light in the action for you.
That's how
All right, that was
works.
good to see, and I like the outcome. See what happens.
All right, in the Buddy Lay Parlay, we'll have
All right. Hold on. I contend, and I'm even going to go so far as the risky pick should be in there, and if need be, I'd put my pick as the risky pick.
I'm not following.
We need to shake it up.
we don't need to add a leg to this.
So then my pick will be the risky pick, and I volunteer as tribute to go.
You volunteers tribute.
What's
All
your
right.
what's your risky pick?
No, it is the risky pick.
The Killer Trav, putting it in there, and that's my pick.
Oh, all right. So we're
Alex,
getting
Alex,
putting a
you
money line underdog in our buddy lay that we can't hit.
Yep, I want to shake it up.
Yes,
All
Debbie,
right.
you heard that right. This is Jim shaking it up.
Just making sure I understood.
Alex, you get to go first.
I'm going to go Rams minus 6.5 versus Bucks.
Okay, I'm going to go Jags.
Well, hell, guys. Now you got good picks in there.
What? I mean,
Nemi.
I'm gonna go with Vatek plus 17
There
and
we
a half.
go. I'm fine now. Put mine in.
It's definitely off script, and you know what? Sometimes that's what you need.
We have to.
Can we put the Browns plus the points in here, Jim?
Yes.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5, right?
I don't know. Let me check FanDuel.
FanDuel
FanDuel.
could be 9.5.
Didn't we look at this in real time and it was still 3.5?
I just hope 9.5 goes viral like 6, 7 because of our show.
Browns is plus 3.5.
Okay. What's our hand motion with 9.5, Jim?
wait.
Okay, that's fair. Get it, Alex? Alex, do you get it?
I was looking at the notes. Hold on. I have to bring you back.
9.5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nemi,
9.5.
can you do this too?
Is that like a touchdown?
Yeah.
Nemi, it's definitely a touchdown.
For her. Dang.
Open your back doors.
Always open. Always open.
Something's going to be a gape after that. All right, to Jim's Super Dog.
Dupa dupa.
What the hell is it, Jim?
Virginia Tech
there it
money
is.
line against Miami, Florida.
All right, as 17.5 point dogs, Jim's taking them.
Yep.
It's Super D-dupa. All right, let's do Jim's Big Ten bingo board.
All right. So, Nemi, I'm going to need a little help. I call forth the powers of the support human. I'm going to take Ohio State to cover 31.5 against Rutgers. I'm taking Northwestern minus 3.5 against Minnesota. I'm taking Oregon to cover 9.5 against USC. Nemi. Iowa minus 16.5 against Michigan State. The over/under is 42.5.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I go under probably and just hope it's
Yeah.
one of those lower scoring games.
Okay. I was leaning that way. Good call. Maryland plus 13.5 against Michigan. Penn State minus 8.5 against Nebraska. Illinois minus 7.5 at Wisconsin. Nemi. The Washington 10.5 against UCLA over under 51.5.
I like the under.
Okay, we're doing it.
Do you think that Illinois line's a little weird?
It is.
Okay.
But we're doing it.
All right.
All right.
Let me do some precursor to the Survivor here.
What's that?
Do some I'm trying to figure out my Survivor pick, so go ahead and introduce that,
All
please.
right. Week 12 Survivor picks. It is starting to get hard because there's a lot of scrolling to be done with what's been used and what hasn't. But I don't think I've used the Saints yet. So, I'm sorry, not the Saints, the Panthers yet. So I am going to take the loser, which is what I have left, being the Panthers. And they are playing. Who are they playing again? Let me see. Someone help me out here. Panthers are playing the 49ers on Monday night. So I'm going to go with the Panthers to lose. Next up is Alex.
I am going to take the Lions to win.
Okay.
All right, and I had to do some recon because my first two picks were not an option. As a winner in Survivor, I will take the Ravens, which I thought I had used at some point, but my recon tells me
Yeah,
no.
since week 6, I don't think
Yeah.
you have.
So I'm good.
All right, that's
All right.
Survivor for the week.
To the marathon, the road to 272 NFL bets. We start this week with Alex's picks.
All right. So my picks this week are going to be the Bills -5.5 at the Texans, the Colts, the Chiefs -3.5, Patriots -7.5 at the Bengals, Steelers money line at the Bears, Jets Ravens over 44.5, Seahawks -12.5 at the Titans, Lions -10.5 versus the Giants, Packers -6.5 versus the Vikings, Browns Raiders under 37.5, Jags -2.5 at the Cards, Falcons money line at the Saints, Eagles at Cowboys over 50.5, Rams -6.5 versus the Bucks, and the Panthers +6.5 at the 49ers.
Alex looking to continue the winning ways. I'm looking to get back on the horse that leads me to Cash Out City. This week in the road to 272 NFL bets, I will be taking Bills, Texans over 43.5, Colts +3.5, traveling to Arrowhead Stadium, Patriots -7.5, going to Cincinnati, Steelers moneyline as dogs, traveling to Chicago, Ravens cover 13.5 at home versus the Jets, Titans +12.5 hosting the Seahawks, Giants lines over 49.5, Vikings Packers under 41.5, Browns +3.5 traveling to Vegas to take on the Raiders, Jags covering 2.5 traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, Falcons Saints under 38.5, Eagles Cowboys under 50.5, Bucks Rams under 49.5, and the 49ers to cover 6.5 hosting the Panthers.
So we have 4 games that are in direct conflict.
One of us is going to have a great Sunday. One of us is going to have a lackluster Sunday.
Yep.
All right. That wraps up this week's episode of Sports Stuff Betting Stuff. The roundup of all your degenerate behavior. Follow us all the way to Cash Out or Cash Down City, depending on the week that we have. And as always, remember you can follow us at Sports Jim Muff on Instagram and Twitter, Sports Stuff with Jim and Muff on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, rate, review, poke, like, tickle.
Get the bell on.
Ding ding.
Get the bell on so that on Monday night, after Monday Night Football, when all of your bets, the Buddy Lay Parlay, the Swift Kick to the Kill Trav Dick Risky Pick of the Week, and whatever money line buffoonery Jim puts together this week, cash out. You can go straight to the bank for a
Payday.